Hi guys, welcome to today's lesson on I Won't Give Up by Mraz. This is a song I teach a lot in part of my kind of fingerstyle series, so it'll be in the fingerstyle playlist. If you're one of my students, hello, well done for practicing. So what we'll have in this is I will go through all the parts of the song as I like to teach them, and I will endeavour to have the tab up at the same time. It is drop D, so we want to drop the low E string down to a D, and then we also want to pop capo on the second fret. It can be played without the capo and it still works, but obviously to play along with the song, you will need the capo. Really lovely song in the key of E. It kind of feels like it's in D because we're playing D, G, and A and B minor, which you think D, but of course with the capo on too, it's technically in the key of E. Really fun one and really great practice for your finger picking. Cool, so let's crack on. Okay, so what we have here, we have capo, second fret, and remember we are in drop D. So without the capo, I've taken this down to a D, and then I've popped the capo on second fret. Okay, so with this first chunk, which is going to be intro, verse 1, and then verse 2 and 3, which are actually the same as each other, we really only have kind of 5 distinct sections. We've got a short pickup, a long pickup, we've got a short chordy bit and a long chordy bit, and then we have the bit with the A chord, which is always at the end of every single one of these sections. Okay, so let's just go through these sections within the context of the intro. So we start with the long pickup, which is going to be, so that's 3 open D strings, and then it's going to be second fret on the D and then 4th fret on the D. I'm going to play that second fret with my first finger. I'm going to play the 4th fret with my ring finger. On my picking hand, I'm doing that all with my first finger, which for the first chunk of this finger picking is going to be basically attached to the D string. My middle finger is going to play the G and my thumb is going to play the low note. So that's the first part of the song, and then we're going to go into the longer chordy bit. So we're going to have 4th fret on the G and 5th fret on the D. Now I play this middle finger on the G string 4th fret and ring finger on that 5th fret D string. You can play it first too, that's fine. This is my preference because of the next chord. Okay, but have a little play around with it. You know, there can be a couple of different ways to do things and it's still right. I'm going to do 3 strings, low string, D string, G string, all at the same time. Then it's going to be thumb on the low, index on that D, and thumb on the low. Get used to that combo. I'm then going to move to the second chord shape, that's 2nd fret G, and then 4th fret on the D. This is why I like to do this, because I find that move easier, but you could definitely do this, even that would work, or that. Okay, but it's 2nd fret G, 4th fret D. All 3 together, thumb, index, thumb. Then just thumb and index together, that's open, low string, 4th fret D string, thumb, index, thumb. So that's the longer chordy bit. Let me play that one more time. Okay, that's the longer chordy bit. Then we've got the short pickup that's still going to be on the D string, but now it's just open 2/4. Okay, so that's 3 of these 5 sections already done. We're then going to do the short chordy bit. It's going to start the same, 4 on the G, 5 on the D, all 3 together, thumb, index, thumb, 2 and 4, 2 on the G, 4 on the D, again, all 3 together, thumb, index, thumb, and then thumb and index together, that's open low string, and then 4th fret on the D, but we stop there, we miss out the final 3 notes, and that is the short chordy bit. So that's 4 of the 5 sections gone through. Now what we actually then have after that is the long pickup, then the long chordy bit, and now we have the 5th and final part that's going to make up this whole first chunk of the song, which is the A section. I'm going to do a pickup again, 4th fret on the D, then 2nd fret, then open, we're going down. Then for the right hand, or I should say the picking hand in case you're left-handed, we're going to move everything down 1 string. Thumb goes to the A string, index goes to the G, and middle finger goes to the B. I'm going to play 2nd fret on the G, and I'm going to play 3rd fret on that B string. So 2nd fret G, 3rd fret B. With an open A, it gives us tonality of A sus4. You could almost say D/A. We could discuss that later, but I'm going to play all 3 at the same time. And then thumb, index, thumb. But now it's A, G, A. We then do all 3 together, thumb, index, thumb. And then I'm going to strum an A chord. I like to strum it with my thumb. You could pick it. You could strum it with your nails. Just do what you like. I like to do thumb, softer. Okay, so we've done all the 5 bits, so let's put them together in verse 1. So the first thing with verse 1, there's no pickup because he sings the pickup. Okay, so the pickup becomes that first vocal line. Then it's going to be the longer chordy bit, short pickup, short chordy bit, long pickup, into the long chordy bit, and then the A bit. Okay, now we've got verse 2. Now verse 2 and verse 3 are the same as each other. Okay, so I'm just going to play it through as verse 2, but it's also verse 3. We're going to do, again, the pickup is him singing, so we don't have to play anything. We can do the long chordy bit. Short pickup. Long chordy bit. Short pickup. Long chordy bit. A bit. Okay, so now we're going to head into the chorus. So the chorus is relatively simple chord-wise, but we've got a couple of variations that we're going to talk about. The first one is going to be the first chord G. I'm going to do this version of G. This is my preferred one, as borrowed from Leroy from Hellbound Glory, one of my favourite bands. Got some of their tracks on my YouTube channel as well. Check them out. I'm going to play 3rd fret on the B string with my first finger. I'm going to play 5th fret on the low string with my ring finger. I'm going to deaden the A. I'm going to deaden the high E. Technically, this is a G5. It's 5, dead, open, open, 3. Okay, this is my preferred G. The strumming pattern here, I have to say I borrowed it. I think I watched a video on someone teaching this many years ago, and I think I borrowed their rhythm, and if I did, then thank you for that. It's been very helpful, and it's going to go like this. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Okay, and I'm going to do that rhythm on a D. on a G. Then I'm going to move to D and do the same rhythm again. Now I like to teach here B minor 11. In my playthrough, I have played a couple of normal B minors. That's fair game. Do B minor if you prefer that. But I like to do B minor 11 because it's a really interesting variation on a bar chord. But I have to say, if you watch the live version, Jason Mraz often does the bar chord. So feel free to do that, which will be here. This is B minor here. Same rhythm and everything, but we're going to look at B minor 11 because it's an interesting variation. From this D chord, each of these two fingers here, index and middle, are going to both jump up 2 strings. So that goes to the A, that goes to the G. So that's second fret on the A, open D, second fret on the G, a third fret on the B, and then the open high E makes it a B minor 11. Same rhythm, down, down, up twice. 5 strings. A major, back to G, then D, then we've got A sus4, where I'm going to take this first finger up 1 string, so that's second fret D, and I'm going to jump this one all the way up to second fret on the G. Open A, so not strumming the low string, open A, second fret D, second fret G, third fret on the B, open high E string, A sus4, same rhythm. Then 1 strum of A. From there, it is actually back to the verse, which is verse 3. This is where it fits in. Playing a bit fast, but you get the idea. Back to chorus. So I didn't do this bit repeats on my playthrough, I just gave you all the different parts, but this is where they would fit in. And then A. Now we're going to go back to the G, and I'm going to do down, down, up 4 times, like this. And then we're going to head to the bridge. First chord of the bridge is E minor. You've got 2 choices of E minor. You can play a normal E minor, but don't play the low string. But I like to play it as like an A shape. Second fret on the low string, second fret on the A, and second fret on the D, and strum them all. I'm going to do the rhythm down, down, up 4 times. Then I'm going to move to A. So it's really kind of the same shape twice. Back to the E minor. Back to A. Then to C. Again, 4 times through the rhythm. Then we've got A/C. This is a bit of a so-and-so over chord. We're going to bar with our first finger, D, G, B, on that second fret. And then I'm going to stretch across. I like to go ring finger, 4th fret on the A string. I don't want the low string. I don't want the high E. I'm going to do that same rhythm 4 times. Back to C, I'm only going to do the rhythm down, down, up twice. Back to A/C. Now I'm going to do the rhythm once plus 1 extra strum, which is going to be a stop. Like that, and then I'm going to go back to D, and I'm going to strum through the rhythm 4 times. And that's the end of the bridge. Back to the chorus. So the final chorus, we're going to play through the first chunk 3 times. So G, D. Now in my playthrough I went to B minor here, but B minor 11 works fine. Do whichever you prefer, then to A. So that I'm going to do 3 times, and then on the final time, which is the 4th time, I'm going to play the ending. A sus4, A. Just the same as a normal chorus, we just play that first line 3 times rather than once. And then we've got the final chorus where he sings through, and he's just going to give each chord 1 strum. G. I'm going to go to my thumb now to soften it out a little bit, but you don't have to. Feel free to do that, but let's soften it here. D. I'll do B minor 11 again, but B minor again works absolutely fine. And then to A, and then to G, and then he ends it on the D chord. And that's the end of the song. There you go. There you go, guys. Thank you for watching. Well done for making it this far, and well done again if you're one of my students for practicing. If you're not, also well done for practicing. Hopefully you'll find this video useful. It's a really fun song to do as well, a really beautiful song. There's a lot of great live versions of this as well, and you can really hear Jason Mraz playing this part through most of it as well. On the original track it's a bit harder to hear maybe as the more guitars come in, but particularly in those live versions, this is basically what he's playing, which is just cool. and there'll be probably one more finger picking song to go short term, although I probably will add more over time, but I like to just do 3 of them just to give people a very rough overview of finger picking. And that will probably be the next video I get up, which will be Landslide by Fleetwood Mac. Anyway, so thank you for watching. I do really appreciate it. Please, I'll do the YouTube bit. Please like, comment, subscribe. Well, click the notification bell. Check out my social media down below. All those things. You know how it goes. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys again soon for some more cool guitar stuff. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.